This is not self-help. This is healing. Body, nervous system, wholeness. Energy medicine, Ayurveda-inspired living, herbal wisdom. Learn, heal, and be together. Wholeness isn't fixing, it's integrating. Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. Understanding begins here. Healing happens here. Wholeness lives within you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. I'm Dr. Debbie, and I'm so glad you are here tonight. Feet on the floor, let your shoulders drop. Slow inhale in, longer exhale out. Notice your jaw. If it's clenched, soften it just a little. Notice your belly. Let it be embraced. You don't have to get it right today. You don't have to be calm to be here. You don't have to fix anything before you belong. Today, we're talking about triggers, and we're going to talk about them in a way that is compassionate and real. Because many of us hear the word triggered and immediately go into shame. I shouldn't be like this. I'm too sensitive. What's wrong with me? Why can't I just let it go? So let's just start with the truth. Triggers are not a weakness. Triggers are stored emotional memory. This is Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio Healing Circle. It is Wednesday, March 4th, and let's get into this. A trigger is when something in the present touches something unresolved in the past. A trigger is not just being upset. A trigger is when the intensity doesn't match the moment. You're not only responding to what is happening now, you're also responding to what happened before. Think about that for a moment. Sometimes you don't even know what the before is, but the body knows. The body recognizes tone, a look, a feeling, a familiar emotional atmosphere, and it responds faster than your thoughts can catch up. That is why triggers can feel confusing. You can be looking at a small moment and feeling a massive wave. And the wave doesn't mean you are broken, it means something is being touched. A trigger is a reminder, not a present danger. Your nervous system is essentially saying, this feels like that, not this is that. We need to recognize the difference. The present moment might be uncomfortable, but the body is reaching as if it's unsafe. Triggers compress time. They collapse past and present into one feeling. So the first shift is this. This is a reminder, not a threat. Learning point number 2, the body remembers faster than the mind. Your mind tries to reason, but your body reacts first. You may notice a tight chest, heat rising, jaw clenching, a stomach drop, pressure behind the eyes, shallow breathing, urge to defend, urge to shut down, or racing thoughts. That reaction is not failing, my friends. That reaction is your body saying, I recognize this emotional shape. So we do not argue with the body, we listen to it. Learning point number 3, intensity often belongs to the past. This is one of the most freeing truths. Sometimes the bigness of your response isn't the moment. It's about what the moment represents. The present moment is a match. The past is the fuel. So instead of what is wrong with me, we ask, what is this reminding me of? That question reduces shame because shame says I'm defective, but understanding says I'm remembering. Learning point number 4, naming reduces escalation. When you can name it, you can hold it. Naming creates space, even quietly inside yourself. I'm feeling dismissed. I'm feeling criticized. I'm feeling unseen. I'm feeling controlled. I'm feeling unsafe. This isn't about overanalyzing, it's about giving your nervous system a signal. We are aware. We are here. We are not lost. Name, space, and choice. Learning point number 5. You are allowed to move slower when triggered. This is a big permission. When triggered, you do not owe speed. You do not have to respond immediately. You do not have to defend your case. You do not have to solve the conflict in one moment. Sometimes emotional maturity is simply saying, give me a minute. I need to slow down. I want to respond, but not from this place. You are allowed to move slower. Slower is not avoidance. Slower, my friends, is wisdom. Let's talk about this through a power of 3 lens. Triggers spike emotional change in the field. It can feel like your energy expands too fast or gets jagged. A simple supportive practice. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your lower belly. Breathe slowly, then the feeling. Let your energy come back home. You are not forcing calm, you are restoring contact with yourself. From an Ayurvedic perspective, triggers often aggravate body constitutions like Vata. First, the anxiety spike. Vata looks like racing thoughts, restlessness, feeling ungrounded, or the feeling I need to fix this now energy. Grounding rituals restore steadiness, warm drink, warm meal, feet on the floor, slower evening routine, early bedtime when possible. The body stabilizes and the mind flows. Now, I gave you one example of Vata. In our Patreon, we go into the different types of body types when we're doing body type work. Let's look at it from an herbal wisdom perspective. Support the body so that the trigger doesn't have to become a spiral. Gentle supports include, and I use similar ones all the time. Lemon balm is calming and brightening. Skull cap settles the wired feeling. And magnesium at night supports nervous system recovery and sleep. They do not erase emotional memory. They help your body feel safe enough to process it. Let's pause for a moment, not to overthink, just to notice. Ask yourself this: what emotion do I react strongest to? Is it disrespect, criticism, rejection, being controlled, or being ignored? Number 2, ask yourself this: when have I felt this before in my life? Not the details, the feeling. Number 3, what would it mean to separate past from present? What would it feel like to say, this is an old memory visiting, not current danger? And then breathe and let your body answer. Our 5 reflection journal questions tonight are these. Number 1, my strongest trigger emotion is blank. Number 2, the earliest time I remember feeling this emotion is blank. Number 3, when I'm triggered, I usually fight, fix, freeze, flee, collapse, or over-explain. Pick the one that matches you. Number 4, what I needed then but didn't get was blank. And then number 5, one supportive phrase I can practice when triggered is blank. And examples, I can slow down. This is a reminder. I'm safe enough in this moment. Being triggered does not mean you are immature. It means something inside you still wants protection. Your triggers are not proof you're failing. They are signals that you are human. You are allowed to learn your signals without shame. Today's goal, my friends, is not to eliminate triggers. It is to change your relationship with them from shame to awareness, from urgency to slowing down, and from past to present. You are not behind. You are learning how to live in the present moment without being hijacked by old emotional weather. Take a slow inhale and a longer exhale. If this topic touches something tender in you, Patreon is where we go deeper with more support. We take these themes slowly with guided practices, reflection prompts, and a weekly masterclass that helps you integrate into real life. If you want steady support without pressure or fixing, the link is in the description and in the first comment. Remember, my friends, healing lives here, wholeness lives within you, and I will see